Okay, so let's take a look at some of the best ways that chemical importers can use to calculate their landed costs. So I'm in the Visco system right now. It's broken up into these four primary modules. In terms of landed costs, we want to go into the finances section, and there's a tool here called venture analysis. And to really understand this, you got to kind of understand what a venture is, obviously. It's in fact a term that we've created here. We've branded it, but what it refers to specifically is a purchase order shipment. So in this case, our venture number 12088 is our PO number. Star 1 means it's the first line item on that order. In this case, is sorbic acid, and it's the first shipment from that order. So in this case, it was a shipment of 188,000 pounds of sorbic acid. It's been moved into a warehouse. This would be the container that it came in on, our shipping dates, our ETA and ETD. But what I want to focus on here is our latest projected cost per pound. In this case, 70 cents or almost 71 cents per pound. So where is that cost really coming from? Well, we've got accruals. And these are going to be estimated costs that we're going to be taking into account based on calculations that we're using. So in the case of duty, we're storing a duty rate associated with sorbic acid. So as soon as we take possession of the goods, an accrual is generated automatically. Same thing with material. That's based on our purchase price and some kind of processing cost factor. We can have any cost types that we want to define. We can include those in our accruals. So if we want to also accrue for shipping, for example, or commission charge, or insurance, or inspection fees, or anything like that, we can accrue those costs as well. And then what will happen is when the actual costs come in, these would be actual costs we've received in against this shipment, which supplier the cost came from, our voucher number, the supplier's invoice number. These are actual costs we've received in, so it's our actual costs plus any accruals, outstanding accruals, is where we're coming with this latest projected cost per pound, which in this case is about 71 cents per pound. So that's where that's coming from. And then we also want to look at that against our sales numbers for this particular shipment. In this case, we've sold 155,000 pounds. If we wanted to look at our sales info, in this case, this went out to the same customer, two separate shipments. We could drill down into the orders here if we wanted to, but this would be the quantity that went out, the price. So what we've got is our sales to date against this shipment, 98,472. Our cost of sales is 110. So we have to date a negative gross profit, or we've taken a loss on this shipment of 11,000, but we still have this remaining inventory value sitting there of 23,000. One other thing I wanted to mention about the venture analysis is the ability to drill down into the shipment to get additional details in the packing list here. So first of all, we can look at, in terms of pounds, what we have ordered, what we received, the quantity that's been allocated, what's actually been sold, and what's still available to sell. In pounds as well as bags. In this case, the product is packaged in 25 kg bags. Of course, you could have drums or any other package type. So it's telling us we still have 591 bags available to sell here. We could drill down into warehouse details to see what warehouses the material has been put in. And lot details is going to show us the history of each lot. So in this case, this lot was sold. That's the customer that it got sold to, the associated sales order. This lot has been allocated to this particular customer, but we haven't shipped it yet. We still have some inventory remaining in this lot. And then this would be a history of any adjustments that have been made to the inventory in general. So that would be our packing list details, all part of the venture analysis here. But the main point I wanted to mention here is our little gross profit and our little profit and loss statement associated with this particular shipment. that will be it for this demonstration. If you want a good next step would be to contact us at 845-383-3800, and or you can just respond to this email, and you can schedule a live web presentation where we can walk through a more full demonstration with you and give you a chance to ask questions.